Hello guys and welcome to my channel. In this video we are talking about beautiful places in northern areas of Pakistan. Before we continue our video, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon for more interesting videos. It's hard to imagine a more magnificent landscape than the rugged peaks, hidden villages, and wind-swept plains of Pakistan. Here are 10 of the most beautiful places in northern Pakistan, from wild mountain passes and unreal lakes to ornate mosques and ancient fortresses. Western media might try to tell you otherwise, but trust me, Pakistan is a stunning country. Think famous mountain peaks, emerald green and turquoise blue valleys, deserts filled with remnants of ancient civilization. And that's not even half of it. So let's start the video. Number 10. Swat Valley. Though it has had a rough past, the present and future of Swat Valley are shining very bright. This stunning valley in the Khyber Pakhtunkhwa province of Pakistan is something straight out of a fairy tale. Think bright green fields and forests, picturesque villages, and rivers boasting shades of blue so clear and bright you wouldn't have thought them real. The true beauty of Swat can be found around the town of Kalam, which serves as a base to explore the beauty of the valley. Boyan, also known as Green Top, is a short drive or manageable uphill walk from Kalam town. When you finally reach the pinnacle, you'll be rewarded with a panorama of one of the fastest and most beautiful villages I've ever seen, along with sweeping views of the valley below. Boyan is an easy day trip from Kalam, HINGOL and Spindor lakes. These alpine lakes lie 2 hours away from Kalam. These days, Kandal Lake is accessible via jeep track and is a bit more commercialized, whereas Spindor can only be reached on a 2-hour trek. Whichever you choose to visit, both are absolutely counted among the most beautiful places in Pakistan. Number 9. Hunza Valley. If you live in Pakistan or have read anything about the country, it's almost certain you've come across the name Hunza. Don't let the word valley confuse you though. Hunza is actually a massive district made up of numerous valleys and villages, one part of the ancient Silk Road. The Pasu Cathedral is a natural work of art and one of the most recognizable scenes in Pakistan. Though staying overnight in Pasu village is no longer allowed, the cones are visible from a ways away, starting from the village of Gulmit. The most iconic view of the cathedral is from the Karakoram Highway, about an hour's drive from Gilgit city. Atabad Lake, a lake that doesn't look real, even when you're standing right in front of it. Atabad was born out of tragedy when a massive landslide occurred in 2010. The flow of the Hunza River was blocked, and the now famous lake was created in its wake. Its bright blue turquoise waters make it one of the most beautiful places in Pakistan. Number 8. Yarki-Un Valley. Though it's relatively unheard of and forgotten compared to Pakistan's most famous tourist spots, I think Yarkand Valley was the most beautiful place I visited in the country. Located in the Upper Chitral district of Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, Yarkand dazzles with its mountain ranges and untouched villages. Reaching the valley, which stretches for many kilometers past the administrative town of MEADOWS, requires a bit of effort if you don't have your own vehicle. If you do have one though, the ride isn't too bad. Just prepare for mostly dirt roads. The side valley of Gazin is most definitely worth a detour if you make it all the way to Yarkand. Here you can see the mountains of the Thoy Pass, a high-altitude pass that connects Upper Chitral with Yasin Valley in Gilgit-Baltistan. Number 7. PHANDER Lake. PHANDER Lake, located in PHANDER village, is almost too good to be true. The teal-colored lake sits silently amongst light green trees, befitting a landscape painting. Despite being insanely beautiful, PHANDER Lake doesn't see anywhere as close to the number of tourists as the more popular Atabad Lake does. Number 6. BROGHIL Valley. Located way up north, very close to Afghanistan's Wakhan corridor, BROGHIL Valley was formerly only accessible via trek or horseback. These days, the once hidden locale can be reached by a treacherous jeep track, yet it still only receives a handful of visitors during the few months it's not frozen under heaps of snow. Currently, whether or not foreigners are allowed to visit BROGHIL is iffy. If you're insistent, make sure you check with the Deputy Commissioner's office in Chitral before making the trek up there. But Pakistanis, please go see this beauty. The valley is home to numerous high-altitude lakes, yaks, and sprawling green pastures, all set against a dramatic mountainous backdrop that soars above 13,000 feet. Number 5. HINGOL National Park. HINGOL National Park is technically in Pakistan, but it looks more like a Martian planet. The park is over 6,000 square kilometers and contains incredibly unique rock formations, vast canyons, numerous animal species, and even a mud volcano. What's more, part of the national park hugs the coast, adding the ocean to all its other assets. Though totally out of this world in its looks, HINGOL is only 3.5 hours from Karachi, Pakistan's most populous city. Pakistanis shouldn't have any problem entering the park, but foreigners have had mixed experiences. Number 4. KALASH Valleys. The Kalash Valleys, comprised of Bumburit, Rumor, and Bairar, are home to the Kalash people, a religious and ethnic minority in Pakistan with their own beliefs, culture, and language. The valleys they live in are certainly some of the most beautiful places in Pakistan, not just for their natural splendor, but also for the beauty of the Kalash themselves. The Valley of Rumber is particularly stunning. Here, kilometers of dusty road and mountains rumble alongside the Kalash River. The Kalash people live in wooden homes that cling to the high hills, and the women are particularly famous for their brightly colored traditional dress and headwear that differs from anything else one can find in Pakistan. Number 3. Fairy Meadows. Though it has become a bit touristy and pricey, Fairy Meadows is no doubt a stunner. The meadows offer an incredible view of Nanga Parbat, the world's 9th highest mountain peak. Reaching Fairy Meadows is a bit of a challenge. The journey starts with a jeep ride across one of the most dangerous roads in the world and culminates with a 5-kilometer trek. It's possible to rent a campsite, or you can bring your own equipment to enjoy a night or two basking in one of Pakistan's most epic views. Currently, the price for a jeep into the meadows is around 8,000 rupees, $51, and walking the road is prohibited. Lucky it's possible to split the cost with other travelers. Number 2. KALASH Pass. This high mountain pass isn't for the faint of heart. At nearly 4,600 meters, 15,397 feet, this popular tourist attraction connects Pakistan with China to form the highest paved border crossing in the world. Many people venture to the border to take photos at the official gate, which is surrounded by insanely tall peaks and grassy fields. As for transport, it's best to travel here with your own vehicle, as bus tickets can get pricey. For adventurous travelers, hitchhiking is also an option, as it is on much of the Karakoram Highway. Number 1. Chhaipurasan Valley. Like BROGHIL, Chhaipurasan Valley also borders Afghanistan's Wakhan, but is situated more to the east. This stunning collection of villages and vistas sees only a handful of tourists and is one of the most remote places you can visit in Hunza. Chhaipurasan is home to the Wakhi people, an ethnic group who speak Wakhi and belong to the Ismaili sect of Islam. With royal blue skies, massive mountain peaks, sprawling lakes, and virtually no commercialization, Chhaipurasan Valley is as beautiful a place in Pakistan as they come. To reach it, you'll first need to head to the town of Sost that sits near the Pakistan-China border. If you have your own vehicle, you're all set to head on up from there. If not, shared jeeps leave from Sost each morning around 6 a.m. That's all for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed our video. For more videos, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon for more interesting videos. Thanks for watching and have a wonderful day.